Hello and welcome to the STB Racing League here for the season 25. Our Azerbaijan Grand Prix for this Tier 3, well I say Tier 3 grid. We've got like 3 Tier 1 drivers in there and like about 4 Tier 3s. But yeah, we'll go on with this. Here we are. It's a dry qualifying for a change instead of a wet qualifying. It wasn't Tier 1. Currently got Callum on provisional pole with a 39.9. The Tier 1 drivers are not completing any representative lap times, so we don't have to worry about them. Joey has just gone fastest with a 0.8 of a second. Now Callum, he is down by less than a tenth. I don't know if he'll be able to gain over a tenth in just this last sector. There's only really one corner plus a couple of fast chicane here, which is, well, I don't expect to improve by much through there. Is he going to make any improvement? I really doubt it unless he really bottled that left-hander. Is he going to improve across the line? Oh no, he's going to the pit lane. He decided that my lap time's still down. I'm not going to improve. That's it. Done. We have Tharlo. He's coming to the pits as well. So I think that's it, done for qualifying for this session here. Everyone's at that time just waiting for Tharlo to retire, and then we can get on to the race. Let's hope we have a bit more cleaner race today. Had some suspicious things going on yesterday. But we will have hopefully a cleaner race. There was a bit of a collision to turn terms. I think we will hopefully then get tomorrow. There's a little bit of a chain reaction towards the midfield yesterday, going to turn 2. But that is your qualifying done and dusted. Half a tenth splits the two McLarens, and then it's 4 tenths to Dark Engineer in P3, but it is a McLaren front row, Joey and Callum. Different tier to the other guys. Got Hitnose in P4 with a 0.6 behind, and they got Dilemma, Anton. That is Kyra. Not quick, for some reason it sometimes decides to keep flicking between Kunoketh and Kyra, but that is Kyra. Barlow, Danny, KO, Jamo, Maldi, Victor, coming Marcus as a 5-place grid penalty. I believe he does. And then obviously then you've got the Zegazin at the back, but they've got Joey and Snowy and Sem, who decided not to settle. Sem's not done a lap time. Snowy's not done a representative lap time. We start at the back. Zegazin, I don't know why he hasn't set lap time. I don't know why. I'm not sure what the reason is for, but we'll roll with it. Hopefully now we can get going in this race. See, very short run down into turn 1. Setups will be tweaked. And strategy is going to be, well, strategized. Expecting probably most to start on the hards, but I think some people might go on mediums and probably expect an early safety car. But we'll see how we interpret how this goes. But the lights are up now under the drivers for this Azerbaijan Grand Prix. It is lights out and away we go. The McLaren seems to go off cleanly, but the Mercedes is right behind her. I believe Callum's just got a bit more alongside Joey into turn 1. Oh, they've collided, two McLarens, and Callum has lost possession already. 2 places, 2 Dilemma and Darkin as they're going to navigate through turn 2, as they seem there was always a bit of kerfuffle going on around here. As they all Constantino up through here, there's a bit of jostling around for positions, but around where Maldi and Snowy is. As Card breaks very early, and oh, it's Williams in the barriers, and it's Hypnose. He's gone straight on, and he's in the barriers. He's outbraked himself. how to bottle your race. And as the safety car has been deployed, and this is why it's one of those tracks where you just don't want to outbrake yourself, because it doesn't take long to find yourself in the barriers. All that practice you probably might have done, and he's bottled it at turn 3 on lap 1 just because he outbraked himself. It's not worth trying to jostle yourself if you can brake the latest. Sometimes it's better to brake earlier. If you try and brake late, outbrake somebody who's already braking late, you're going to find yourself in the barriers. He should have really backed out of it and went down the escape road. But I think he was too committed to try and making that. But it didn't look like he was close to making that goal, let's be honest. It was either in the barriers or he's going straight on. But he didn't back out, which I think is the crucial thing going in. I mean, I'd rather be about 15 seconds back than be out of the race. So, safety car is out. Well, I don't expect anything to happen. I hate safety cars on lap 1. It's the most frustrating thing because you just get into the exciting stuff and then the safety car just kills it. Because now you're going to have 2 laps of absolute snore fest. And no one's going to pit because, well, you're not going to pit unless you know the hards can do 26 laps. I don't see why we'd want to pit unless anyone's got any damage. There's an AlphaTauri, it's peeling in, it's Tharlo coming in. I hope it doesn't have the issue that I had yesterday where you turn the pit limiter on and then you're able, for some reason, it would activate the turning point before you even get past the pit lane limiter. But the thing is, when you're in the earlier teams, it tends to happen. So I was in a Ferrari because the pit lane is a bit earlier on. Tends to happen a bit easier. I think Tharlo's might be switching to a, well, I say a 2-stop. It's still effectively going to do like a 1-stop sort of strategy, but I think he's, that was close to the barriers. I think he's going to do mediums to the end, I believe. I think he just wants to get rid of those hards, which is quite understandable because those hards aren't the nicest to drive, but you kind of have to use them because the softs just don't last long enough at all. And if you are going to use the softs, you probably want to use them off the start and then get on the mediums or the hards or something to go to the end. But I think he's done that because he doesn't want to be on his hards. The medium tyre is very much the race tyre around here. It's the only tyre that actually really works. No much saying. Yeah, Victor's having some issues. I don't know what's going on with him. It's just like the 4th time now I've seen him join. That was some internet issues. Hopefully we can get his safety car lifted. We've still got to wait another lap. But yeah, right now we've got Joey in P1. Callum's managed to regain his back into, at least back up to P3. Darkin's still in P2. And then we've got Kyra in P4. And then Dallum has actually dropped a few places ever since, because he was P3 momentarily. He shot down to P5. Don't know why he's gone so deep into the inside like that. I'll question that. DJ Jani in P6. Let's get the positions up. So yeah, obviously Jack has gained 7 places off the start. Anton has lost 2. Maldis gained some. Seven's gained a few places as well. Kyle is still in the same place he was before. Damo's last one, and then that's it. And apart from Tharlo making a pit stop, that's it. I don't see anyone else coming in. So I think everyone's sticking out. I think maybe one car's going in. Oh, that's Nastimano. Zega's in coming to the pits, but he's crossed the white line. That's a penalty. And so a strict rule that we said we've got to mention. It's a rule that's in for every race that you must not cross the white line into the pits, and I think that goes for every track. I can't remember if we did it for Austria for last season. I can't remember. I think it was another. I think it might have been another league I was in a few months ago. But apart from that, you must not cross the white line. It's just very, very crucial. It's an also given 5-second time penalty. Jack was given one. Snowy was given one in, I believe, in Brazil. Was it Brazil? Yeah, it was Brazil, wasn't it? You can't cross the white line If you give it a 5-second time penalty, it's not worth the trouble. Obviously, Zezjin has come off those softs. Smart choice. Get onto the mediums. So you can do mediums to the end now. Those softs are not the way to go. No point dilly-dallying and wasting those tyres. They'll be wearing out while under the safety car. So he's gone to the mediums, which is a smart choice. So you'll probably go mediums to the end now, to the end of the race. So he is set for his strategy. So now safety car should be in this lap. Yes, it is. So Joey will now be the effective safety car. Keep him some speed up here. When will he go? Will he go after this? Right, Kinker would leave it as late as he physically can. Not sure where you can overtake around there, whether it's the first safety car line or it's the start-finish line. But I think he'll leave it as late as he can. He keeps it around 60 miles an hour, about almost around 100 kph. He's gone. There he is. He's gone, and he's left Darkin in his dust as now Romero looks to go up the inside of Williams. That's dilemma on Kyra. Kyra's gone wide. Oh, he's been pinched. He's in the barriers, and Danny's been collected, involved in that. As the cars go around, there's Maldi, Kaio and Anton making their way through. I wonder if any of them pick damage up from that, maybe especially Danny and Kaira. I won't be surprised if Danny has any damage on that Mercedes. We'll see in a lap or so if he decides to pit for a front wing. Ooh, and now the time's getting a bit close there as they navigate through. Jack's now gaining another place on Dilemma. I think, oh, Dilemma looks to sniff up the inside, almost like a drift through there. But no, it kind of fizzled to nothing. So now up to P4. Anyway, Jerry seems to pick the lead. Donkey not so dope DRS yet for them. But is he going to try and make the move? I don't think he is. But Anton's just gained a place on Dilemma. I think that might be just be straight line speed. But carrying a lot more street speed. Look, oh, look at Maldi coming through. It's almost Dano had to react there. Oh, and Dano's outbraked himself. And he span. Yeah, he's outdone himself there. He's braked himself too late. Got on the curb. And the Mercedes has gone wide. What's going on here? Darkin's lost multiple places. What's going on here? And there's some stuff going on here. I think Jamo and Sem. There's some kerfuffle going on here as well. There's more yellow flags. Jamo's now off. What is going on in this backfield right now? I don't know why. He's got damage. Doesn't look like it. But there's so much going on right now. I'm losing track here. Darkin's now lost no place to Victor. What happened to Darkin? Did he lose a car or something? Definitely not lacking the entertainment at the moment. No. Jack's just mincemeat his way through the field here. No sweat needed. I think somebody's just gone straight on. I think it's now for Romeo. Kind of done something here. Dilemma's now dropped down to P15. What's going on with these lead? Oh! I mean, he's just gone straight on into... He's just gone straight into the castle section. I'm not sure. I don't know if we did it on the pet. That was not a normal way to do it. He accelerated through there. We've done that for now. But now Mr. J Snowy is now on the back of... There's more yellow flags. I believe that's for Dilemma again. Not close enough yet. And I think the DRS is going to be enabled this lap. Down into turn 3 as Anton Stefano, fastest lap of the race. So, will Jack make the move this lap? DRS open. User Haas has gone straight on. That's coming Marcus. He's gone off. Jack cannot get past him yet. Danamer's retired in the pit lane. His race is done. Congratulations for him. He could have waited it out, but no, he's had enough. Oh, sorry about that. Sam, I believe, just having a little bit of a wobble there, trying to get through these slower cars. He's on the hard tyres, so he's on the slower tyre at the moment. But he's looking to get his way through. He's got to be careful when he's... This is not tier 1, this is tier 2, so he might need to get things a little bit more carefully than he would like to. Yeah, they might brake a little bit earlier than expected, or might take a different line. Here goes Jack. DRS and overtake. Easy position to gain there in the end. Up into P1. Danny getting past by extra speed wide here. With Kaio, Maldi and Danny, as Kaio's drifted a bit wide. Oh, a bit of a squeeze. That barrier comes in there. It's dangerous. What, Danny's up to P5, Maldi P6, and Kaio P7. Marcus got a 5-second penalty for corner cutting. For the waves on that. They're basically clean cut off. It's the last corner. I think he's going to come in for retirement here. Yeah, fast down penalty. That's the retirements. Yep, there you go. Another retirement to add to the list. Oh, as Kyra's all over the back of himself. And lost the rear. Gone the curb. That smoke really seems to off-put people around there. It's very bad around that corner. Oh, that was almost a tyre coming off. Big gap being formed from P5 to P4. Oh, that's Kyra. He's not enjoying these braking zones. He's really pushing the limits of this reduced damage setting, and now STB semi-K is now all over the back of him. Could be quite easy pickings now that he's out of DRS. Is now Giz Kyra. It's not going to have that assistance down the straight unless you can. Nope. Then should be an easy move then for the Rebel driver, but no. Kyra seems to got a straight line speed over him. Even with the DRS, Sem has no chance of catching up. So I think Kyra's using some high wings here. Sem's got so much more grip for the corner there. Is he going to steam up with the inside of the turn 2? No, he thinks about it. But now he's going to have DRS himself. It's Kyra. We'll see that extra downforce that Sem's carrying. There you go. Now Kyra's coming back now. He's got better straight line speed, has he? Oh, but Sem's going to get him on the brakes there with the extra downforce and gets the move done. Just has that bit extra grip being pushed down into the car. Oh, there's been a collision. Oh, the Alpine span Mercedes. That's Maldi has just taken out Danny. And Maldi's now having to let them through. I think he's going to wait up for him, but he's lost all the positions. But, yeah, that's going to be a penalty for Maldi. You can't be taking out your fellow admins like that. Oh, Sim has a look at the inside of Kaio, but Kaio's now took the inside. Always on the back end, slidey lock of the rear end, his rear axle, and he might have picked up some damage if he isn't careful. Oh, and Kaio's gone straight on. He's on a Nico Hulkenberg, doing straight on. And I don't know if there's been a collision there between him and Maldi. but there's certainly something's gone on there. And there's now a 10-second gap to the top 4. Oh god. Well, I think Joey's hanging in there within DRS just about. He's used a lot of his ERS to try and keep up. Sem gets past Coyote. Simple DRS overtake. Got up into P5 now. He's got a 10-second gap now. And we'll see the pace unleash of the former Tier 1 champion. But he's got no overtake to exploit. Oh, more your flags. I think Victor's had a moment. Down at turn 3. Not sure what happened there, whether he's just braked too late or he's made a mistake somewhere. But nothing points to obvious. Sem's already got that gap down within 10 seconds. So those hards are just starting to come in a bit more into play now. Keep an eye on Anton as well, because he's looking pretty strong. He seems to be maybe even gaining on Calamere, but Joey's lost a lot of time to Jack now, to Snowy. He's lost about a second this lap. He just doesn't have the pace. Anton's got some really good shot and speed, but I think he's just used a lot of his overtake, but he's now lost his overtake. As 160 horsepower he's lost down the straight. Isn't Alpha towering the barriers? That's Starlo. Whether it's just a spin, I don't see damage picked up on his car, so I think, well, I think it's just poor driving standards. Melody, I think he's just got past, no, trying to get past Coyote. Coyote's got a flashing red light, and Melody's no easy low on battery, but Melody's had an absolutely horrendous exit. But yeah, no overtake done yet for Maldi. But yeah, I did mention about Anton. He's got that gap down to 1.1 now, so he is just taking little nibbles out of the time, the gap between him and Callum. But Callum's also bringing that gap down from him to Joey as well. So it all seems to be slowly kind of coming together, I guess. You know, Callum's a bit faster than Joey, but Anton's a little bit faster than Callum. Anton's really gained some time. He's got it down to within 7%. I think Callum's made a small mistake somewhere because he's just lost a bit of time to Joey, and Anton's gained some time to Callum. So I think Anton's going to get some DRS here. No one's got any overtake. Like, everyone seems to be using it just a bit too much. Yeah, it's going to hurt them when they want to use it. You know, I think Anton would love some right now, but he hasn't got the. He doesn't have any, but he doesn't need it. Look at the straight line speed he's got over Callum. So it's you can't even compare. It's that much of a big difference. Clearly, the lower wing seems to be working a little bit nicer, especially if you can make it work still through the corners. So that's Anton up into P3. Oh, Coyotes! Oh, he's clarted the barriers. Just can't steer away from those barriers, can they? Surely Maldi's going to be looking at slits, but Maldi, he just can't get the power. He just doesn't have the traction. His automatic gearbox is really hurting him. Darky's now looking to try and find a way back here, especially Danny as well. Danny just doesn't have the pace, and I think that collision it's just stopped his progress as well. The race has settled down. for now. But Maldi needs to find a way to get past Kaio because he's got Darkin now chasing him down. Come on, Maldi. I think Kaio's just running that bit lower wings. Well, I don't think it's making it easier for Maldi. Maldi would loves the higher downforce around here, but it just does not do you justice. Look how much fast he's going. Kaio's got 197, 196, and now Maldi with a slipstream and a DRS. It's just kind of extra speed, but he's not gaining enough. Even when Kaio doesn't have any much battery left, he still can't gain. And Kaio's got the curb. Oh, he's made a mistake. And now Maldi can finally try and make a move, but be careful because now Kaio will get DRS going down his next straight. But Maldi, he's going to hope he gets better traction, but he doesn't. Kaio gets good exit. He's got DRS and he's got the overspeed compared to Maldi, and Maldi's just going to get re-overtaken. That's what the lower wings do, as Darkin breaks very early. He just wants to make sure he doesn't get too close to involved in this battle. Oh, and Kaio made a mistake, and Maldi's up the inside. This is great for Maldi because he can use that downforce advantage now to try and stay ahead and try and build a gap. But now Kaio's trying to go round the outside of him, but that is going to be cut off, and he has to back out in the end and open up the chicane. So, midfield battle is any real battle at the moment, to be honest. I'm expecting maybe some pit stops soon, especially from the medium runners, maybe in a lap or so. Maybe even this lap. But I think the safety car, I think it might just lead them a bit more into a later pit stop than by a lap or so. Maybe like Kyra's already pitted for a set of hards, he's gone for an early stop. So no one's opting to pit yet. Anton maybe? I just realised Anton's lost a lot of time. I don't know what's happened to him. He was ahead of Callum at one point, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what's happened to him. Or whether it was the other way around, but nonetheless, I don't know where he's lost 2 seconds from. But now Maldi is on the back. Oh, sorry, no, Kaio's on the back of Maldi, sorry. Oh, Kaio's coming in before he's picked up. Obviously, he's on the medium, so he's going to come in for the hards. So it's Darkin. So Danny, not Danny, sorry, Maldi will get some clean air for now, but I'm sure he'll pit maybe this or next lap on to the mediums. He doesn't want to. The undercut's going to be very powerful around here because the tyre wear makes a big difference in pace around this circuit. It's a very much a mechanical grip circuit where you need as much traction as you possibly can. Kyra's just come out behind, just come out in the back of the camera there. Darkin, is he going to try and think about making a move? He's a bit too far behind. Victor's retired, that's in the pit lane. Oh, and Kaio! Oh, and Kaio's at the barriers! He's on fresh tyres and he's just straight lined into the back. What's with people doing? What do you think you are, Nick Freeze? I mean, he's not Dutch, but he's just Nick DeFries. It's now a virtual safety car, and now that gives people that haven't pitted yet a free pit stop. So he's just ruined himself by doing that. Victor's retired. So everyone now can pit for new tyres, regardless of how mediums or so hards, because both tyres can do half race distance easily. The mediums can do about 14. The hards could probably do about 20. Oh, and Danny's got a virtual safety car, and it's actually come in. The virtual safety car's actually ended pretty early. Well, I think Snow was due to pit anyway. It's gone to softs. That's a long, that's half race distance on those softs. That tyre's going to be dead by the end of this race, unless he's looking for a 2-stop or something. Callum's gone to mediums. Yeah, I don't know why he's gone in on the soft, especially this early. I mean, that's a long way on those tyres. But yeah, that virtual safety car, it was a bit longer. I think a lot of people would have pitted. But it was a short safety car. That was a virtual safety car. So Danny is opted to come in, but he's just come out on. Oh, he's got his drive through. Yeah, sorry. I was thinking he's going to come out on 13 lap old hards. It's still the same tyres. And it's just putting back now, just being further behind. It's just sometimes just not worth pushing yourself to the limit that much. And if I was Danny, I wouldn't bother fighting this. He's on fresh hards, he is, but he is going to fight it, even though Darking's on fresh hard tyres compared to Danny's worn. As you can see, he's got much more grip. Obviously now Jack's on the softs, he's still right behind his teammate. Obviously these guys are on fresh hards, Danny doesn't have a chance on grip levels. Now on board with Jack, he's on fresh soft compared to this. Oh, what is going on here? I don't know what's happening. But I think we need to play the clown music for that situation. I don't know if it's just team orders or just autism. But whatever it is. I don't know if that was meant to, I don't know if they were playing with DRS there. But I don't think it makes a difference, to be honest, because I think the tyre difference will be enough. Well, Jerry's coming. He's coming for a set of mediums. Quite a later pit stop, I would assume. Just coming out ahead of his teammates, but his teammates definitely gained a little bit of time. As a boy, Jerry needs to warm his tyres up. Oh, his car just. Oh, he's. Oh, that's a shame. It's a shame the thighs and the barrows again. It's funny how he didn't do this yesterday. It's suspicious, that is. Thought it was Kyo driving himself back into the barrows again like he did in turn 3, but he wasn't. But yeah, he's now leading the way. I'm sure he's going to take his tyres at the end, but it's a long way on his tyres. I don't know why Sam hasn't pitched yet. I wonder if he's waiting for a safety car. Alright. Oh, he's retired. Is that enough of his own driving? Down to 12 drivers. Not exactly the greatest race, especially when you've got a lot of diversity in terms of pace. It doesn't exactly lead to thrilling races. Sam's in the pits for a set of mediums to go to the end. Might just come out around where SC Ronaldo is, maybe just a little bit further ahead. No, forget that Maldi still needs to pit yet. Maldi still needs a pit? Why did he leave all this time? Because he pits now, he puts himself behind Danny, and Danny's already done a drive-through. I have no clue. Yeah. Yeah, it's not the most entertaining race, to be honest. Sure went with the plan of falling asleep before the lobby started. Just isn't. This is when I need Jack in the gun box for me, just to keep myself alive. Saying that, he goes and then sets another fastest lap of the race. He decides to just, charge his back trip. Oh, he's had a bit touchy with a bit too close and personal with the curb there. and the barriers. Anton's still trying to find a way to catch up to Callum here, despite being on the older compound. The older compound? The harder compound. Sure, Sam's going to be on a rampage here. He's going to try and close up the gap to this podium runners here. Gap's 8.2. Let's see if we can get that gap down by the end of this lap to see how much difference in pace is. There you go, you got some action. Danny's just come out the pits. Just behind Kaio. Side by side coming through turn 2. I believe Kaio's running a bit low wing, so Danny's not quite getting the straight line speed he would like. Anton's really keeping it close here. He just can't quite get within DRS though of the McLaren. Yeah, that's just about, but he's used all of his battery again and it just hurts him. That's just a little bit more than it should do. But he's managed to get himself within DRS now. It's just about keeping it within the DRS through sector 2. That's the problem. You've got the 2 DRS straights, but then you got to try and hang in through sector 2 is where all the corners are. And maybe you don't lose too much time. Sam's already got that gap down to 7.2, so he's already gained a second of these guys. And you see Callum needs a bit more curb there into that right-hander. Just allows him to carry a bit more minimum speed for that corner. He seems to gain about 10th through there. And that gap's just opened up a little bit then. Callum's just, I think, just managing his overtake in his best way he can. But I think Anton might get this DRS here. This might just enable Anton just get a bit closer to him. There's the gap between Anton and Sam is now down within 6 seconds. So Sam's found another 1.3, 1.4 seconds, 1.5 seconds, 1.6, 1.7 seconds in the space of about a lap. So Sam is really closing that gap down. That's what I was thinking he would pit again, and he is. Maybe just make the race a little bit more interesting for us and for himself and for me. It's going to come out way ahead of his teammates, but it's definitely put him in a more of a fun situation, I guess you could put it. He's going to do another 8 laps on those tyres to go to the end. But Anton's really close up to Callum here, but no moves on us yet. Gemma's picked up a time penalty. Got that at the exit of the caster section. Now he's in the pits. He's gone very, very long on those tyres. He's going to come on to a set of softs. Bit of a strange one, Tina. It's not like Miles going to get anything from it anyway. I mean, he's absolutely nowhere near anyone anymore. I don't know where Miles lost all his time now. I thought he was a little bit further up. I thought he was just behind the leading pack at one point, like about 10 seconds behind them. But he's just lost like 20 seconds somewhere. It's Gemma and Augustin. Augustin? Somebody else, isn't it? Zeg is in. Oh, that's what I've done. I've combined his last name and his first name, that's what I've done. But Zeg's in, having his own little battle now. But there's a big tyre difference. Gemma's just pitted for soft tyres and they've done a bit of a contact there. And Gemma's like, I don't want to sit behind you much more. I'm getting past you. Maldi's not going to fortunately. Don't think he's going to gain 10 seconds on Grenade Keth in about 8 laps. So we don't know yet. Maldi might change. He might be able to, but I'm expecting those softs to die very soon. Although Kyra is on very old hard. Excuse me, very old hards. So one of your flags, and Danny's out. He's crashed at the castle section, and he's out. And it's caused a safety car, and it might be a life-changing race for me. So I will have something to commentate on for the rest of this race. He's crashed it. His car's been taken off, so I can't see exactly where he binned it exactly. But I can assume he's done a bit of a Charles Leclerc moment. And that's unfortunate for Maldi, because Maldi just made a pit stop for softs. But at least he catches up. I mean, if he times a pit for the new tyres, now's the time to do it. Kyra's come in. Maldi's going to come in for another set of tyres, but I believe, I thought, it depends if Maldi has any fresh sets left available to him. On to another set of softs. Carries in come for a set of softs. KO is coming. Also for a set of softs. Gemmo decides to continue, and he does gain a place. Oh no, he doesn't. I think he got a legal overtake. I think he just overtook him just after the safety car line. Oh, also got Zegzin also in the pits as well. I'm expecting the leaders to pit as well. I expect probably Jack to probably stay out, Snowy to stay out. Yeah, standing out of the race. I found it quite easy, a bit more easy to go through that cast section and skate on this track. I think they've updated it slightly, and I think the curb's just a bit more closer to the wall. And it makes it a little bit more open, that cast section, than it used to be. Set of softs go to the end. Yep, he stays out. Does Snow. And if McLaren comes in, Callum. Will Sam actually be able to overget him in the pit stops? Because Callum was a bit delayed. No, not quite. And Tan comes out ahead of him as well. So, kind of cancel everything out. Darkin's coming in for a set of softs. So it's all... We've got a nice, exciting little 5-lapper for the end of this race. Well, I say 5-lapper, more like a 4-lapper, because we've got to wait for the safety car to come back in. But we have got 5 laps to go. As I'm starting to gas up now. So, what is going on here? What's going on? I don't know what's going on between Jay Snowy and Jay Obi. But it's not recommended, that isn't. Not recommended at all. Going to be a little while, try and wait for everyone else. Go over the last car to catch up. I don't know why he pitted for softs now. He could have probably could have done it with he probably pitted a lap later, you can. He wouldn't have come to the safety car. like I say, this will make an exciting end to this race. These two someone places again. What's going on between these two here? I'm suffering from confusion. I don't know how they managed to be able to overtake each other. At least it's not disconnecting this time, but I won't be surprised to lag. Oh, what is he doing? What is going on? Yeah, no, I don't know. Are these guys even going to catch up? They should do, just. I'm hoping to take cars in this lap because I think I might lose the will to live if I have to do another safety car lap. Hopefully it comes in. I'm gonna have, if it does come in, we're gonna have 4 laps of racing. But they're looking quite far behind, aren't they? Yeah, I think it's gonna have to be another lap of safety car. It depends if Joey and Zezjin will catch up or not. At this moment, I don't think they will. I think it's gonna be another lap of safety car yet. Unfortunately. I mean, Kai's only just caught up themselves. Unfortunately, they don't catch up yet. It's going to be another lap of safety car here. I wish I could get a safety car camera angle where you can like look behind the safety car like you can do in real life. You can look behind and see everyone training up. Darren's come back in the pits again for a new set of tyres. He wants all the freshness, but the thing is, does he have any fresh sets left that aren't being used in qualifying? But I'm sure it'll make a big difference around a circuit like this. But will it get him with the win? I doubt it. But at least everything's caught back up now. It's taken about 3 safety cars, but it's fine. To bunch them all back up again. Let's hopefully have some fun, shall we? I think an ERS management would be crucial around here, especially down that straight. If you burn it too quickly, it's going to make you vulnerable at the end of the race when you really might need it. Especially you might be, well, it'll be lap 24 when we start, so lap 25, lap 26. So I think we'll might get DRS on the last lap. I believe, if I remember correctly. She's going to do lap 24, then do lap 25, and then you get it enabled on lap 26. Safety car's in. What is Joey going to do? What is Snowy going to do? Oh, Joey's weaving a bit, trying to keep tyres warm and making me all it's a bit difficult to look at when they're weaving on board like that. 11 drivers remaining. Danny Wish, well, I should never say the same. I'll say for Tharlo. Probably Wish never retires because State car has brought them all back together. When will he go? It's weaving, trying to stir him, and he's gone. Not exactly caught him napping that much, but it's given enough a gap. No, coming to turn 1. Oh, going. Oh, there's a bit of Red Bull inside semi-K up the side of Callum. He's not making it comfortable for anyone. This is all continue through turn 2. Is it going to be a crash? There's always a crash here. The Williams very, very close to the barriers. If not, he made contact with it. That's Kyra. Now you got the AlphaTauri and the Williams. You know, Kyra quite likes his low wings here. He's got the inside of Maldi. Oh, I think Maldi might just hit the barriers there. Oh, there's a bit of tyre contact as they go through into turn 4. And Maldi seems to have the inside line, but is he got the traction? No, because he's using automatic gears. And Kaio's just got that much better straight line speed and acceleration out of that corner and gets the mission done. Now Jamo's all over the back of him and with much better tyres, looking to get another position done. But Jamo is carrying a penalty, so that might backfire on him later on. Now back on it. I don't know if it's just whether he's just really struggling or Snowy's actually just making a gap. But maybe the tyres are really showing. I think the tyres make a big difference around it. Oh, Cairo's got a penalty. Never mind. Oh, has he got one there? I think he's done his probably track extended the corner too much. Going in. He's really struggling, isn't he? He's 1.4 seconds the gap ready. Anton's already alongside him. He's got a bit of overtake renews. Here comes Semi-K. Oh, Jack's definitely, Snowy's definitely going to defend this one. Oh, they've got contact! That's not going to be healthy. Still will never get through. Oh, there's a bit of contact with the front wing and the diffuser. Don't want to be getting too close. Yeah, flags. Sezgin's, I think he's binned it on himself there at turn 1. Jerry continues to demand this lead. Oh, we're getting a bit close again. The triple drivers again, side by side. Oh, I think Snowy's just clipped the inside barrier there, which is, I don't think anyone's hit that barrier before. And through goes Callum. Some struggle on those tyres, maybe. Sage has a little bit of luck. That's darking. Where's Maldi on this? Why is Maldi all the way back there? What's going on here? Why is Maldi all the way back here? Why's Maldi lost like 5 seconds? What's going on? Maldi just that slow around here. Darkin's got past Snowy. There you go. Another position done. Oh, it's a bit close to the barriers. I'm not used to him in the Red Bull. It's weird. I just keep looking for the Mercedes. Person's overtaken with his Kyra. But also got Sem on the back of Anton. But Sem's already used all of his battery up already. And the DRS has just been enabled. That might allow him to think about staying back here. Which it does. Maybe get him in on the DRS. But or Sem won't even want to overtake him. Because, or maybe he does, maybe he doesn't have the battery, so maybe think, if I get past him now, try and build up a gap. Which I think he's trying to do now. I think Anton's just letting him go through. I think Anton wants the DRS. But I don't think Sem will, because he hasn't got the battery. So I don't think he will have the... He won't have the speeds with the lack of battery to make it ahead. So I think if Sem is going to try and push it here, I think he's going to try and build a gap. Hopefully he can probably get out of the DRS of Anton behind him and stop from any possible attack happening at all and just get himself in a position where he can keep that P2. That's our race going for the castle section. Is anyone else going to crash embarrassingly on the last lap after doing all this race? No, everyone seems to have got through it. Maldi's really, really struggling. I don't know what's happened to Maldi. Oh, it's flags. It's been a crash. Oh, what's going on here? Is he binned it? Or just slowing down? I don't know. Maybe he's having some issues like he did yesterday. But here comes Joey. He seems to almost practically control this race. He'll certainly be up there. Here he is, going to cross the lines to going to be quite a comfortable gap in the end. Here he is, Joey, wins the Tier 2 Azerbaijan Grand Prix, comes across line Sem, finishes P2, Anton gets a P3. Oh, there's a Darkin and Callum having contact across on the 1,000th of a second. 1,000th of a second. Did Callum lose to Darkin? No wonder why they were making contact with each other. They didn't want to let him past. The 1,000th. What? I don't think you can get much closer than that, unless it's just completely all zeros. Holy moly! Holy moly! Holy guacamole! That is a very close finish. Got Kyra in P6, Kyra P7, Melody P8 in the end. No, he drops all the way down to P8. I believe. Then it was. I believe it was. If Melody's there, I believe it would be Joey and Zezjin at the back. Okay, driver of the day? No, I'll probably give it Joey. I think Joey did enough of that. Yeah, there's your podium finishers. So the Dutch 1-2. We got seen enough Dutch flags and anthems. Thank you very much. But we've got a Danish in a fast, funny enough. That is your podium finishers. That's that's still a Tier 2 Azerbaijan Grand Prix. I'm expecting some more exciting races for Tier 3. Look at that safety car. Just made it that bit more less wanna just fall asleep. But yep, Jerry wins the Azerbaijan Grand Prix with the fastest lap as well. 26 laps points on the board. Sem P2, and also on the podium we've got Anton. And then we've got P4 for Darkin, Callum P5, Kyra P6, Coyote P7 after straight lining himself into the barriers at turn 3, finishes P7, Maldi P8, Snowy P9, Jammer P10, Zezjin P11, and your DNFs are DJ Danny, Tharlo, Victor, Call Me Marcus, Dilemma, and Hypnose. He didn't even set a lap time. Went straight on the barriers at turn 3. Crashed himself out. I don't know if Jerry wants to do an interview or not. See if he's wants to or not. Then get joined and I'll finish it there. It's just ended the stream. I'm not sure if he's joined. Oh, here he is. Jerry, will you want to give us a quick interview if you're willing to? Jerry? Oh, it's connecting. Jerry, would you like to, if you just quickly do a quick interview? It's a short one. Well, it looked like a relatively comfortable end for you in the end there for that race. I don't know what happened to you between you and Snowy during that virtual safety car. Seemed a bit funny things going on. But apart from that, you seem to have been handling that pretty well. Kind of been in that sort of top 2 the whole race. You've kept folded off or your head off any attacks from Callum and Anton in the end. But you managed to get the victory here. How did that race go for you, from your perspective? Yep, great stuff. As we all obviously back for next week. Obviously we're in Japan, so we'll see you then for maybe if we did tier one, we'll see you then for the Japanese Grand Prix. Well, congratulations for Jerry. He wins the tier 2 Azerbaijan Grand Prix. We'll be back tomorrow for the tier 3 with me and Callum in the com box, where we'll see Maldi go straight on into the barriers tomorrow. I'm joking. But yeah, please come to watch us then. If you don't want to watch tier 3, then you can come back to us for the tier 1 for the Japanese Grand Prix next week, which should be much better. It's one of the best tracks on the calendar. So we'll see you then. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.